Dear students, today we are going to see a new lesson, atoms and molecules. Okay. The basic structural unit for living things is cell, you know very well. Whereas atom is the basic structural unit for non-living things. Our universe is made up of matter. So many scientists tried their level best, which will be the smallest particle. Our Indian philosopher Maharishi also said that when we go on divide the particles, at last we can reach a stage. After that we cannot divide the particle. Okay. Now we are going to see two laws, that is law of conservation of mass and law of constant proportion. What it says that law of conservation of mass states that mass cannot be neither created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. Okay, a chemical reaction, example we can say many things. Now we can see one example. Calcium oxide. Calcium oxide is CaO. Okay. It is added with water. Then it gives CaOH twice. It is slacked line. Okay. It is slacked line. CaO with water gives CaOH twice. It is a chemical reaction. As per law of conservation of mass, mass cannot be created nor destroyed. For example, if 100 gram of calcium oxide is taken and it is mixed with 50 gram of water or 500 gram of water, after mixing, when we weigh calcium hydroxide, what will be its weight or mass? That means by adding these two, that will be 600 gram. Okay, hope you understand it. Mass is neither created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. So, if we have taken different amount of reactants, the product mass will be the total of the reactants. If you have taken one reactant or two reactants, that will be different. So, and this side, the mass of the substances will be equal. This is what law of conservation of mass says that. Okay, the next law, what it is law of constant proportion. In a chemical substances, elements are always present in definite proportion by mass. Law of constant proportion states that in a chemical substances, the elements are always present in definite proportion by mass. Okay, let us see an example for it. In a compound named water, here hydrogen is an element, oxygen also an element, and the ratio of the hydrogen and mass of oxygen is 1:8. Okay, this is their definite proportion. This is what law of conservation, law of constant proportion says, that there will be definite proportion for the mass of the elements in the compound. So, here for example, from 9 gram of water, we can get 1 gram of hydrogen plus 8 gram of oxygen. Okay, this is the here law of constant proportion is applicable for this reaction also. So in water, the ratio of the proportion of mass of hydrogen and oxygen is 1:8. That means hydrogen is 1%, this is 8. It shows that 9 gram of water contains 1 gram of hydrogen and 8 gram of oxygen. For example, for ammonia, that is NH3, here their proportion is 14:3. That means nitrogen is 14 and hydrogen is 3. Then later on, a scientist named Dalton came out with a theory called Dalton atomic theory. He said that some of the points related with atom. First one, all the matter are made up of tiny particles. First point. Second one, the tiny particles cannot be destroyed by any chemical reaction or anything. Then the atoms of elements are identical or same in their mass and chemical properties. For example, for oxygen, if you are taking means its property and its mass is same everywhere. Then next one, for a chemical compound, there will be a definite proportion, already we have studied. And the next point is each atom has different mass and different chemical properties. What it says that for hydrogen property and hydrogen mass is different from oxygen, or it is different from nitrogen, or it is different from any other metal. And also, already we have discussed, atoms combine together to form the compounds. That time they mix up in a certain ratio. We have seen for water as well as ammonia. Hope you understood. The first one is all the matter is made up of tiny particles. The second point, the atoms are invisible particles, so which cannot be created or destroyed in a chemical reaction. Third one, each atom is different from other in mass and chemical property. Then atom of the same element is same in mass and their chemical properties. And atoms combine to form a compound with definite ratio. Already we have seen. Okay, this is what Dalton atomic theory states. Hope you understood today's topic. The first one, what is law of conservation of mass? Second one, law of constant proportion. Then next one is the postulates or the points of Dalton atomic theory. Hope you understood it.